Hello, everybody. So we're gonna see if we're live. We are live. So we're talking about the 6.5 and the clusters of little earthquakes or big earthquakes. You can see on the side where my mouse controller is. You can see that there are clusters of aftershocks, and some of them could be foreshocks because here's why. So we got the 6.5 that I talked earlier a couple hours ago, and we already talked about it. So if you want to check my other thing, we can talk about it again. Everyone just filled it in Nevada, California, Arizona, Utah, Wyoming. We got some Idaho. We got Oregon. We got Washington. The thing where I live down here, and look how big the shaking was. Light shaking. So the video explains I had a dream where there was something shaking me, and I woke up. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go back to the latest earthquake. It's gonna change. Nope, nope, no. Oh yeah, it is. Fuck. Sorry guys. I have to go all the way down. We're gonna keep on doing this. I have to go all the way down. We got a 4.0, immediately. Let me do this. This was 1103. This was 1112. So 412. A 4.0. Now, people definitely feel this in California because it's such a big. We got some up here in Reno, Carson City. Where's Reno on this? Oh, Reno's right there. Reno, Carson City. We got some Las Vegas area. We got some Bakersfield. We got some Fresno. Well, one in Fresno didn't feel it. We got some in Fremont. We got Livermore. So yeah, you get the point. There's a lot of people shaking. The reason I'm doing the updates because other YouTubers who track down earthquakes and feel them did some updates, and you can see on the map there's a lot of clusters. Then we got a 3.8, so right after that, uh, 3. I'm trying to see. It's 4 something. It happened earlier. I don't even know. I'm trying to do math here, but it's hard with math. We got a 3.8. Definitely people feel that in California. We got some in Las Vegas. We actually got some in Arizona area. We got some in up here and here. There's a 3.8. What do you think? Nowhere in SoCal so far. If you hear my phone going off, that's probably notifications going off. Just ignore them. Then immediately jumps up to a 4.6 that we looked up into. Bro, freaking 3 seconds. It's just boom, immediately shook. So when nobody felt it, they have no reports yet because people were sleeping probably and they woke up and they didn't feel it. Um, then we got a 4.9. So here's what I'm worried about. This isn't Hawthorne. This isn't Tohathi, whatever you want to pronounce it. A 4.9 struck a couple minutes later. And if we go to California, one person in LA felt it. Then we got some in Las Vegas, a lot in Northern California, a lot. Here in San Francisco, somebody felt it here. We see over here, we see green, blah, 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 you know what I mean. So, sorry about the noise outside. My window is right there, and it's the front. Oh, sorry, it's going to be really, really loud. We have to speed this up. And then we had a 3.6 with a 5.1. That one was kind of big. I mean, not bigger than, the actual main shock of it. These are aftershocks and little foreshocks. So they're from. So yeah, somebody filled in Southern California. Somebody filled up in Northern California, Las Vegas. We got clusters of earthquakes. Cool. And I'm tired because I had to do a video earlier on this. Well, I didn't mean there's so many of them. Got a 4.0, we got a 3.4, we got a 3.5, 3.1, we got a 4.8. We got a 3.1, 3.8, 4. Here's the thing. It is actually like 4 shocks in these. These are kind of crazy. 4.5, we got a 2.8, and then it starts going down to a 3. Then we had a 3.2, we had a 3.4, 3.1, 3.0, 3.0, 2.7, 3.1, and it just goes, and then we got a 4.2. We got a whole bunch of these little baby. We got 1, 1, 1, 1. You know, all these little aftershocks, and then we got a 3.5, we got a 3.8, we got 4.3, which is we got that, and it just goes on the list. And I can't do all this in once because it's super hard to do when you have to do clusters. The main thing I want to talk about is the last good size earthquake I'm trying to figure out was a 4.7. A good size earthquake. So, yeah, and 8 people apparently filled it, but let's see what happens when you go here. Here's the one thing. These are happening close by and kind of further away. But now here we go into we got 2.8 and Lane Meadow Creek. So we got that. There's that popped up right now, if you didn't notice. We got clusters, little baby shocks. We got one down here, which was a 3. We got a 2.5, 2.7, 2.8, 3.3, sorry, 3.0, 3.0, 3.4, 3.2. We got 3.0. So here's the main concern. This is leading to something big, something larger than what's this one? Let's check this one. Tom's Place. They already had it bigger. The biggest shake, if we can go down to the biggest of all, happened at 4 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of people were sleeping and woke up to it. That's what's scary about it. If you look on the internet, this map right here, you can see that it's a pretty good shaker. Oh yeah, you can see it. So yeah, there's no. I'm confused, like why this happened. It just happened. Oh, sorry, I zoomed in on the way. So we're expecting bigger, and then up above, which gets me really concerned. We got a 2.5 Bridgeport. We got a 3.1 in Hawthorne. We got a 3.0, which you check that out. There's a lake there. No, and then we got some off the side over here. 3.8. So these were kind of like a little bit concerning. And I don't think in California people. Oh, okay. Okay. I was wrong. People did feel it in California. Wow. A lot. Wow. Not. This is. I just my glasses and that sucks big time. Well, so we're gonna wait and see if another big. Now you can see these red ones here. These are like little bits. Where is the main shock out of this? Oh, right here. Here we go. Main shock. We got all these clusters just happening. So yeah, what's coming up next? What's coming next, guys? If you guys don't know, probably a big shaker. Probably a 6.7 to a 7.1, maybe. Kind of big. We'll see what happens in the future. We don't know. But this was a good shaker, 6.5. Now, if you didn't know, in Idaho, which I'm going to go off the map, and we're going to go to Idaho right here. If you didn't know, Idaho not getting constant little earthquakes, so they're in a sequence too. But in Idaho, they had a 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. Just remember, 6.5. We can look it up. 6.5 earthquake. Shit. Oh shit, I pressed K. Alright, so, if you didn't know, they had a 6.5 in central Idaho on March 30th, March 31st, and it's May 15, and then we go over here to Nevada, which is the, sorry, I had to do that. I'm sorry, that's in the video. Man, I was holding it in. Sorry. We go over here. I'm trying to get to the actual main shop. Shit, it's right here. At 6.5. Now, that's odd and strange. How two places. Now, if you want to see, Nevada and Idaho are pretty far apart. From this area, it is. So we have Utah. Oh, sorry, I zoomed out all the way. Sorry. We have Utah in here, and then we have Idaho up here. So Idaho is up here, and it happened near this area. So right here, there's a line. You could draw a line and connect it, and you go all the way here. Or it's like a little line going. It's kind of hard with the mouse. If you just point and then drag, I have a keyboard in the way. It hits. So it hits like a scoop, or a line going across. So yeah, this is pretty good shaker, and yeah, 6.5. Now in my other video, I explained that I woke up from a dream. I heard dogs barking. That was a sign of an earthquake did happen, because dogs barking, there was coyotes, or there's bad people trying to break into people's houses, like bad guys or robbers, or whatever, burglars. They want to break into people's houses. Dogs bark. But we live in the same neighborhood, so no robbers break in. So this is what happened. If you look on my other video, I pointed out to where there was a lot of like earthquake shaking all over and in Tucson. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask my sister who moved to Tucson, Arizona. She was in the Bay Area. Well, she should have been in the Bay Area, cause look at this. She moved from Hayward to Tucson, Arizona, Hayward, California to Tucson, Arizona, and they filled it down there. My sister better than the wake, Now here's the problem with this. This is kind of crazy. So we have these light shaking, these little shaking things, whatever you want to call it. But then we have like these yellows from far away from the shake. This is far away. This is far away. At least 40, 50 miles, 60 miles away. We got one right here. This is definitely here, so that definitely has to be a shake. Green and green are moderate. Yellow, I don't know what yellow is. And we have right here, which I don't understand. It's far away from the shake, had a yellow. So somebody, either it like shakes the ground really, really fast, or they're close by. Then we have greens over here, which is still far away from each other. Maybe we're not noticing, but we also have it in Utah. We have it in Wyoming, which is the freaking strangest thing, because Wyoming is like far away, and Idaho are close far away. Utah is close by, but really, really should have not felt this earthquake, because it was still big, but if it was like an 8 points, if it was like higher than a 6.5, definitely they would feel it. And Oregon's too far away from here, and I don't understand. It's on the coast of Oregon, and San Francisco is far away from this thing. Southern California is far away from this little shaking. So, some people didn't actually feel in Southern California. You see right there, those mean people didn't feel none. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 12? I don't know. I'm counting wrong. People didn't fill. But in my area, which is right in center over here in Glendora, people filled it. And I definitely heard dogs barking in my dream. And then we have people over here didn't feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So people didn't feel it, depending if they're asleep or they're awake. They'll feel it, but there's a whole bunch of these squares. And oh, right here. See, this is further away. This yellow, I don't know what yellow is. Let me go back. Yellow is strong light. So somebody all the way up here got light, really strong shaking. Now let me point something out. The reason why I think this shake is going to be a Foreshock. To me, I think there's gonna be another shake. I want one to shake because I want to feel it. Is because in 2019 earthquake. If you didn't know, here's why. So we had the Res Crest earthquake, and we're gonna talk about this as well. This is kind of close by, really kind of close, kinda, not really close by. But they had a 6.4. Now you see this. This is 6.5. So they had a 7.1 and a lot of aftershocks. So I actually feel the 6.4, which was a really crazy shake in the car. But here's what I think. They had also a 5.4 aftershock. So this happened, last year, almost last year, and see the months, I don't know, and they got like this shake, and now we got a shake in Nevada. All places in Nevada, which don't even get earthquakes that much. The places that should get earthquakes is California, but maybe something bad happened. We see in these areas, we see like San Diego now and Baja California, all the way in Baja California, Tijuana, got San Diego. Only 1, 2, that's right, 1, 2 people didn't feel it. But this is crazy. And then we got this right here is a dark blue kind of shaded. So maybe it was light. Maybe someone felt it. But I'm ready for the most craziest shake. I wish I felt it, but I think I felt in my dream. I don't know. But we're waiting for another one to struck. And we have the latest earthquakes. A 2.7. See, these are like little baby shakes. You don't even feel them because they're so far away. Now here's the thing about Tohape, I don't know. This place I've been to, they have a clown motel, they have all the stuff there, blah blah blah. This place is like a small little town off the side of nowhere. And I'm trying to see something. Blah 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 blah. And there's a clown motel, which is good. I've been there. Hope it doesn't get destroyed. Didn't, because people are reporting on it. Yeah. So we're seeing little tiny bits of clusters in here. I think there's gonna be a big one. Let's check Twitter for a moment. We're gonna go to Twitter and we're gonna see if anyone wants to talk about any. Still talking about it because people were still talking about it. Let's let it load and let's let it load because the last time it didn't load that much. Twitter. Oh shit! I don't want that up there. I want it. Let's go to Twitter. I have to use Microsoft Edge because they banned me from Twitter on Google Chrome. So I have to use Microsoft Edge. Let's see. Not trying anymore. So let's go see right here. Okay, it won't let me type, so that's kind of stupid. I need to type. I can just press this right here. Ooh, I don't need to type. Okay, see, no one else is talking about it. Even though I have it at 4 in the morning, which is stressful. Where are the earthquake clusters? Are 2 rings and 2 to 3 hours. Earthquake? Someone says no. And also, it cracked the road. So we're gonna go back to Google before we do this. We're gonna go. Here, I'm gonna look at something on YouTube really quick. I think Jennifer TV is live. I don't hear any updates or anything. I don't think they're live because it's like, oh, he should be live. We're gonna see if he's live, and if he's not live, then we are going to continue with their. Okay, he's not live. Good. I just want to see. They're calling it a 6.4. Some of them are calling it 6.4. Some call them 6.5, 6.5, 6.4. Let's see, images. Okay, I didn't. No, no. Oh, we should just type it. See the road structures. Okay, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Oh, we're here. 2 hours ago. This right here on the side is a big, huge crack that cracked near the town, and it cracked. So they shut down the 95. It's the 95 that goes through there, and it got a big crack going through. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to pull up another picture. I'm going to type in crack in the road. Oh shit. Road. California. Earthquake. Now, here's the thing. This. Okay, we're gonna go to that image. Please. I said California. Oh, here we go. Ridgecrest split open. Now, here's the thing. Here's this big crack going through the road. Then we got a big crack going through the road. This one's a bigger crack, but this one's a small crack. So I don't understand how this had a little tiny crack. Not a little tiny crack, but it's still big. But this is a bigger crack. So this was much shallow, they're calling it. And this one's a big crack right here. This is the one from the 6.4 or 6.5, whatever. This one's from the 7.1 that cracked the road. You can tell it just goes through like that. See my cursor? It goes through it. So it goes like zigzag, you know. This one goes woo 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 woo, and then it goes woo, and it zigzags through, but it's different. You see? So this one was a 7.1 when it cracked the road, which is scary to think if this 6.4, 6.5 can crack the road big, this can crack the road small. I don't understand that. That's why I wanted to pull it up, you know. And I'm gonna see if there's anything talking about it. Telepathy, I think that's how you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, don't judge me by saying it wrong. Okay, so we got 2.7. We're gonna update this and see some more shakes. Please. 2.7. Okay, so I'm going all the way down to the 6.5. Also, way more people definitely feel this one. Definitely for sure. Here's the thing. It's the same pattern of the 7.1, 6.4 earthquake struck in Ridgecrest. Same deal. Ridgecrest is right here in the middle of nowhere. This hit in the middle of nowhere. Pretty much in the middle of nowhere, kind of. Pretty much. Kind of. Not really. Because I think right here is Tehachapi. So then Ridgecrest right here. We have no other cities around there. I don't think so. But we have cities around here. So still in the middle of nowhere because it hit the side. And this is the same kind of shape deal. So if this happens later on, then hey. Crazy, right? Okay. We are gonna look at the earthquake and we're gonna see Twitter. I'm gonna see anyone else talking. 6.5. Yeah. Um. phone's going off. We're gonna look at some. My phone's going off. I don't understand. My phone's going off. I like how these keep. Okay, we're gonna. Never mind. We're going back to the quick thing because I'm getting on my mind. This person. Stage. Somebody says we're currently alert on earthquakes, so typed in South of California border. White box in the right figure. I fit. With a few stations there, as point out more station images and add to the location. So this is from earlier? No, that's right. That's like a couple minutes ago. This guy is Eric. Oh. This guy's the USGS. It's like someone the type of a blah 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 blah. We're gonna look. We're gonna look. This is the one that shook in Nevada. Yeah, it's just, and there's like a hole right here, so I don't understand. We're looking. I don't know why he posted that. Okay, so this friend says basic these codes. Give me a break. People, we're not on the East Coast, we're on the West. Oh. Oh, we had a. I thought you said it had a 6.5 under trusted date. I'm done. Never mind. Okay, nothing apparently so far. Just imagine with structs when I'm doing a live stream. Yeah. Okay, so no, apparently nothing. My phone's going off. 100 small quakes in the area 51. In the area 51 kilometers. Area 51. I enjoy myself though. Yeah. Anyone else talking about it? People are talking about it for sure. Okay. Goodbye.